One juggled by Courier, it pops over, and the shot from Brown! And Brown grabbing his calf as he celebrates the goal that puts a little distance between Water Dogs and Chaos. That was not how they drew it up, Ryan.
No, but you'll take it, and I was about to say something after Reardon stopped Brown on his previous attempt, that he's kind of that one.
As Ryan Brown slips away and scores. Ryan Brown starting to heat up for Water Dogs.
This is the action that we talked about. You're going to get this little kind of dodge down here, and then Brown's going to pop behind. They're going to throw back, and you're just going to see on this Chaos rotation just a poor angle and a poor breakdown. You've got to respect Brown as a shooter. That little roll dodge, he's able to get his hands free. So Rowlett aggressively comes at Brown, and he uses that momentum against him.
For Michael Kraus. Kraus feeds it. Brown, the underhand, and it goes! Ryan Brown, 3 goals, and they've all come here in the last few minutes.
It was just a matter of time before he started cooking. You just had the sense once that first one found the back of the net that the floodgates were going to open up. He's just too talented and too smart, you know, to a man.
Courier working on Terefenko. Made the pass, and Ryan Brown picks up where he left off on Friday night. For Ryan Brown, instead, it is Connor Kelly. Kelly twisting and turning. Terefenko trying to stay with him. Kelly finds Brown, and he got it to go. What an athletic shot from Ryan Brown. Now Manley has to hustle back defensively. Kraus all the way over. They score. The cut for Brown, and he scores. Ryan Brown popped open and puts home his 4th today. Only 8 shots in the second half for Kroll. And Water Dogs capitalize, and Ryan Brown adds to his total. Goal number 5 this afternoon for Ryan Brown, his 8th of the weekend. On the weekend for Schlosser. This, though, goes for Water Dogs. Ryan Brown as he's falling. Stops a stretch of 4 straight goals for Archers.
Hey Ryan, just some gorgeous ball movement there. How were you able to identify the weak spot of the defense on the backside?
I know I'm not going to get it off the initial because Matt's a pretty smart player. He's not just going to leave me open. So I'm going to have to try to move and try to really work off the second and third pass.
Connor Kelly with a little bit of space finds Ryan Brown. He scores! Boy, he can shoot it. Ryan Brown. Fight for the ground ball off that face-off. Rylan Reese got it for Water Dogs. Sets up an opportunity for Brown. He scores again. Ryan Brown scores twice in 15 seconds. Hey, Courier sets up a shot and a goal from Ryan Brown. Cage before the buzzer. Reeves found an open Brown. What a shot! Ryan Brown with a laser.
Worth the price of admission, Brendan. I mean, I would pay to watch this guy shoot. I mean, low angle, low to high. This camera angle is really going to demonstrate Brown's brilliance. You can see Stover in cage. That was a sneaky little goalie change.
8-2 lead for Water Dogs. Withers wins another face-off, comes charging, makes a pass, and they start where they left off here in the second quarter. Ryan Brown. That's a hat trick, and it is 9-2. Into this game, more than 7 saves once in his 5. What a shot by Brown. And that's not the first time I've said that.
Check, look. Close the gap, check. No. No way! It got in. Hit off my stick for sure. That was 100% a goal. It hit the back of the net, John. Yeah, hit your stick and then hit the back of the net and went in.
To Brown. Brown slings it over for McCardle and he scores.
Right-handed cradle. A cut, a shot, and a goal! Ryan Brown ties the game at 1.
Good dodge here by McCardle. He draws the double team and finds the cutting Brown. That high overhand release, high to low, snaps it past Bernlohr. Hey Ryan, a little bit of a slow start here for you guys. How much is the Whip Snakes defense, Bernlohr, and how much is just kind of the early start time and getting a feel for things?
Yeah, I think you look at both teams, we look like we just got out of bed, which we kind of did here. But credit to Whip Snakes defense. I mean,
in order to crawl back into this one, of course, need to make stops first. That's not a stop. That's a goal. Ryan Brown.
We were wondering who was going to get Ryan Brown the ball. It's been Mikey Schlosser here. You can see him dodge, draw the double team, freeze it right there. You can see these two Whip Snakes inside. They're responsible for these two Water Dogs offensively. So as Schlosser carries this, you're going to see Brown kind of curl to this open space. Great job by Brown finding that open area.
Bernlohr trying to clear. Oh no! He turns it over. Nobody in the cage. Ryan Brown. Hat trick. Water Dogs pouring it on.
And you can see, judging by Bernlohr's reaction, he can't believe it. He picks up this loose ball and tries to flick it to Dunn. And just a careless turnover and empty net. It looks like when Bernlohr tries to make that little backhanded flip, the ball gets kind of stuck in his stick.
McCardle turned around by Van Raphorst. Skip pass over. Underhand shot from Ryan Brown.
Don't you just love watching him shoot? Every shot is at his disposal. Here you can see him backing away to create space. Catches this with his right, and he uses that same release point. So he catches it low, and as opposed to wasting time and energy, efficiently shoots from that same angle. So young players out there, when you practice shooting, try to catch and shoot from exactly where you receive the ball to tighten up that release point. That's exactly why Ryan Brown delivers yet.
Shakes it off. And it's a 1-minute Vineyard Vines power play for Water Dogs as a result. Chance to get a little closer here before halftime. Walker. Connor Kelly now down a little bit deeper. Brown gives it back to him. McCardle. Courier. Now back from McCardle, 18 seconds to go, and Brown, as he was decked with the shot and the goal.
Great action here by Water Dogs. You're going to get a little carry up by McCardle. Courier's going to sneak out. That's going to leave the middle of the field wide open. Off your screen, that's where you're going to get Brown cutting right through the defense. You got a pass back and then a pass inside that leads to the finish. So as McCardle carries up, you can see the defensive rotation. He throws back, middle of the field, wide open. Excuse me, actually, Courier threw back to McCardle, but you get the drift. Good action there between the two lefties, McCardle and Courier, and wise cut there by Brown into the vacated crease.
And the fearless finish from Ryan Brown, who paid the price for that one. Kieran McCardle rolling around. Found Brown, he spins and scores. Kieran McCardle to Ryan Brown.
Well, Brown's got a short stick on him, so he gets involved with McCardle. He sets this pick, which creates the switch. Defense is kind of on high alert. Freeze it right here. You're going to see the double team. Dunn leaves Brown. Brown kind of sneaks into this little pocket right here. McCardle puts a touch pass such that Brown has time to identify that, pivot his body, and from a placement perspective, get this offside high on Phipps. Just beautiful body control.